Sneak peek earlier. If you've ever shopped for faux plants, you can spend a lot of money, but not today because this is a great faux plant with a pot from Home Reflections for an incredible clearance price of $58.99. You're saving over $40 a day. This is the faux rubber tree. It adds that gorgeous greenery wherever you want to put it in your home. Absolutely no watering required. And then at the bottom, you have that beautiful gray cement with those river rocks right on top. You're saving 40% today. That item number is H450594. Home Reflections is our very own line here at QVC that brings us fresh inspiration for your home. And bringing us even more inspiration is Carrie Lachlan. She is a designer. She designs homes, hotels. You've seen her on HGTV, and I just love her. Carrie, I'm so happy to see you.
I'm so happy to see you, Chelsea. I always am happy to see your face. I was very excited that we get to be together tonight.
Well, and I saw this plant, and it's one of those things that you have to I went over and immediately felt it, because when you see really well done faux plants, it is hard to tell that this is not a real plant.
It really is. And you know, the rubber plant, which this is kind of that new trending plant. We had the fiddly fig for a while, and then the rubber plant came in. And the great thing about the rubber plant is that it looks like rubber. So it really does. The fact that this is faux, but the rubber plant, in my opinion, it's one of the easiest plants to kind of look so real being faux. But I do a lot of staging of homes, and I have a lot of clients that are constantly looking to bring in houseplants, but they either don't have the lighting for it, or they want it in that certain corner, but guess what? You can't because you don't have the light. Exactly. Or they're just not good at taking care of plants. And hey, we all have our things, and we all have our things that we're not good at. So this is a great option for you. I was trying to figure out how to kind of get it into my camera, but I figured I would just kind of do the top and the bottom. So it has this gorgeous ceramic pot. Right. And then inside, you actually have these river rocks, and they're epoxied in. Right. And why I love that is because most of the time when you get a faux plant, especially a faux tree that this is, you will get it home, and it would just be in the styrofoam with the black plastic pot.
And it looks oh so fake.
It looks oh so fake. So this is giving you the option. And what I also love is that not only do you have this if this is what you want to do, but perhaps you want to soften it up and put it into a basket. It's 12 pounds, so it's going to have the weight, even if you just want to use this and stick it in. And then if you're looking down into it, you don't have to worry about getting the faux moss or whatever it is that you like to cover your faux plants with. So it's just a really great option. And then as you move up the tree itself, you have this really natural looking bark that runs along it. And then again, these rubber leaves, which you can kind of pull down a little bit and shift around. But it's already staggered for you. It already has that natural growth of a rubber tree. Yeah. And I actually have a rubber tree in my house, and I have to have it in a very specific place for it to get the sun that it needs. Yes. So I love this option. And also, if you have somebody in your life that maybe does real estate or is a stager or anything like that, everybody needs what I call the traveling plants for real estate pictures. Or you pick it up and put it in a room.
The traveling plant. Yes,
exactly.
Well, and I love that you said that, Carrie, because it's so true. You know, we always want to add like a little perfect finishing touch to our home, and there's so many places, you know, that you would say, oh, a little touch of green would look so beautiful here in my foyer. Well, guess what? I have no sun in my foyer whatsoever. And so I know like plants would come to me to die if I put them there, but you don't have to worry about with this beautiful 48-inch. So this is a really sizable faux plant with that beautiful ceramic pot with the epoxy river rocks for that great clearance price. That original QVC price, $99. Today it's on clearance for $58.99. You're saving over $40. But listen, this is the very first day at this price. We have only about 800 to go around, and there's absolutely no reorders. So if you're thinking about that dark corner, whether it's in your foyer like mine or your office, this is that perfect touch of green to bring home to your house. Give us a call to place your order. That's the best way to do it. 1-800-500-7590. Carrie, I just feel like the options are unlimited with what you can do with this plant in your home.
They really are. And I always say treat a plant almost as if you would treat an oversized lantern or something like that. You
Ooh.
can cut corners with it. You can cut the back of furniture with it. If you have a very large piece of furniture, you can always cut that corner of your recliner, obviously not the part where it goes back,
Right.
but there's a lot of options where you have these. And one of the tricks of the trade that I do in my own personal home is that I will mix faux plants with real plants.
Yeah.
Because the fastest way to make people think that there's nothing faux in your house is to mix them with real. So I actually have this mixed in with some of my real plants, and you just don't know because you just assume they're all real. But there's no shame in faux plants either. I feel like
No.
there was a moment where people were like, you can't have them. I'm like, get them. The more the
No.
merrier, the easier life, the better. Like just add joy or green to that corner and go.
You're exactly right, Carrie. And I mean, I think that this hour is all about, bringing joy to your home, refreshing your home, making those little corners, those little spaces come to life. And this is that perfect faux plant to do it. And that's such a great idea. I'm going to totally copy you. I feel like you are my personal home designer that you didn't know that you were working secretly, that I copy you.
I'm just like your neighbor next door. This
Yes.
just happens to be my job.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, what? Where do you think I should put this plant? But I love combining it with the real and the faux. It just looks gorgeous. So that gorgeous ceramic gray pot, those river stones that are epoxied in so you don't have to worry about placing them in an artistic way or them falling out, then that beautiful faux bark. You also said placing it in like a basket or a different kind of urn if you wanted to. There's a lot of versatility with this, right?
Absolutely. And if you wanted to get a little extra height on this, say you're like, oh, I wish it was just a couple, you could also place it on a stool.
Yes.
If you had we have so many beautiful wooden stools now in our homes. There you go. Place it on a.
Carrie, you make me more creative.
There you go. And then that is just
Right.
lifting it up. So I have I have a piece of, I guess it's like a stump ottoman, I guess you could call it. So you could place it on that.
Yeah.
If you have a large enough house, I do not. But if you do have a large enough house, this could absolutely be placed on a circular round table as you're walking into like a grand foyer or something like that as well. So a lot of options. Place it in your bedroom because, a lot of times I feel like our bedrooms are like the last thing that we even think about. We're just like, put some sheets on the bed and go. So we're bringing you these options, home reflections. It's really what we love to do is we go out and we curate all these pieces to bring home for you. And then you take them and you use your own personality and your own decorating skills. We're just going to curate these beautiful pieces for you.
I think that's such a wonderful thing that you told us that, you're giving us kind of the vehicle and then you can use your own kind of creativity as well. So Luke, my incredible helper, just brought
There
over,
you go.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that you can again like completely
Look at
change the
that.
way it looks by putting it in a different
Yes.
kind of vessel, and then suddenly it elevates the look. Maybe it goes into a more formal space. Carrie, I was thinking about like the corners of your dining room. When you have like the dining room and you're like, it needs something else, but what else would I put in here?
But not another chair because I have too many chairs.
No more
So
chairs.
Throw this, yes, exactly. Throw this in the corner. You can elevate that a little bit with a couple books, even in a larger planter.
Oh, I love
So
that.
versatile, so many things to do. It's really, really natural looking, and it's just a great addition to any space in your home.
You're exactly right. This item number is H450594 from Home Reflections. This is a 48-inch huge faux tree with that pot. That clearance price today is $58.99. 3 easy payments of $19.66. Hey, give us a call to place your order. That's the best way to do it. 1-800-500-7590. Ooh, I really love when I have this opportunity to kind of walk to new places in our set. You guys, QVC is like a wonderland because there's just so many little beautiful spaces that I love exploring. And